Greetings and salutations, Johnny Mac, Rock and Metal Plus. Quick video here, just a bit of a review of a gig I went to last night with Marc with a C. We went to Liverpool, to the O2 Academy, to see Carcass, supported by Unto Others and Conjurer. Not Conjurer, who I thought it was going to be. So I was a bit surprised because they're obviously not the same fucking band. Anyway, enough of that. So we're talking June the 2nd, that was yesterday, 2023, in case you're watching this in the future. Wow. Hope I've not changed too much. In the future, that is. I'm obviously the same now as I am now when I'm speaking. Anyway, yeah, excellent gig. I'll show you the merch haul got first. Got myself a shirt, a long sleeve Carcass t-shirt, which is nice, especially because the long sleeves were only 25 quid, which is, considering some places you can't get a short sleeve t-shirt for that. It's quite cool as well. On the back it says Tools of the Trade, and on the sleeves it's got all the stuff, the actual tools of the trade for, I don't know, surgery and various other things. So yeah, that's cool. Could have bought one of each t-shirt, but I didn't. I wanted to buy a Carcass hat, if I'm honest, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I like hats. But they were like 25 quid. What the hell? 25 quid for the baseball cap, sod that. But the Unto Other ones were only 15 quid, so I got one of them, which is cool. Just got the cool logo on the front. I also picked up Unto Others CD, which I didn't have. This is Don't Waste Your Time complete sessions, so load of sessions from somewhere. I haven't looked into it. I haven't opened it yet because it was only fucking last night. God, give me time. The final track seems to be a song called Puppy Love. So I'm scared to listen to it really, but I'll open it sometime and I'll do a proper review. The nice guy at the merch place, when I bought the hat and the CD, he said, get yourself a sticker. So I had a free sticker and a free button badge thing, rebobber, and two others. So that was cool. That was the merch I purchased. Onto the gig. I knew it was cool. Thanks for Marc with a C for driving us into Liverpool and back. Well, back to his house anyway. So obviously because I drove to his house and drove back from his house, I wasn't on the ale, so I was on the Coke and bottle of water, so I can actually remember the gig, which is nice. Oh, forgot to say what we're listening to. In the background we've got Convocation, I think they are. This is a cool doom death band from Finland, I think. This is called Scars Across. I think there's only 4 songs on it. It's not the latest one. I think it's the first one. One of the early ones anyway. This was a VCLT from aforementioned Marc with a C. Thanks for this, buddy. I'll put it on the background. Yeah. Finished Death Doom, so that's in the background. Which moves on nicely to first band of the night, Conjurer. I said not Conjurer, who are the different band, they're American. Conjurer are UK. And they're kind of sludgy, deathy, doomy. I think on record they sound a bit, well, the track I watched on YouTube, they're almost like post sort of thing. But the live, they were very good, very heavy, very chunky, lots of good lifts. So yeah, good stuff. Quite enjoyed them. They were really good. Second band were Unto Others, who I was well chuffed to finally get to see. Their album Strength that came out 2021 was my album of the year. I think they're absolutely fucking brilliant. We were chatting to Dave that we know at the gig beforehand, and he was saying that he'd been to see them at Leeds, and he thought Unto Others were excellent, and we were chatting about it, and we agreed they've got that 80s Gothic sound. There's a little bit of Sisters of Mercy in there, a little bit of The Damned, a little bit of The Mission, them sort of bands, but played by a heavy metal band, if you get what I mean. So it's basically, instead of taking it from the post-punk Gothic side, and because as I said, most of the goth bands were originally in punk and influenced by the punk side, this is more metal. So like the choruses were very 80s sounding and that, but they've got like a guitar based sound, so they're metal. It's quite hard to explain. Don't think they fitted with Carcass, to be honest, but they were awesome. They were really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Well chuffed to finally get to see them live. So I was well pleased with that. I've recorded a song or two from Unto Others and from Carcass, which, if I remember rightly, I'll put at the end. Although I've said this before in live ones, and I've looked at my phone, I've got it on there, so there you go. What can you do? I'm hoping to put some tracks at the end, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Unto Others were excellent. Marc wasn't that impressed. He didn't hate them. He said those sort of band, if they come on in the car, I wouldn't turn them off, but it's not his sort of thing. But he's never into the goth stuff anyway, so, and I obviously am and was and will be. Yeah, so yeah, they were excellent sort of gothic metal, I guess. A little bit of typo in there as well, because they're a band I class as gothic metal as well. There's a few of them coming out, but Unto Others, a great American band. You know, they're great guitar sound. Those guitar solos in there, which you don't get in gothic stuff, obviously. So that's where the metal comes in. Yeah, very good, very good. Played tracks from the stuff when they were called Idle Hands. Manor, I think that album is, and Of Strength as well, and Strength 2 and whatever. So yeah, very good. Nice short set, but it was short but sweet. Very cool. Carcass were absolutely amazing. Really good. Jeff Walker and was on form. Bill Steer was awesome on guitars. He even had a mic, so he did a bit of vocals on some tracks, which was good. Nice to have the two of them. You know, for me, the better Carcass stuff for the thing when they both did vocals. I think they said it's something like, I don't know, could have been 24 years or something like that. It's been a long time since they played Liverpool, so it was a homecoming show for them. So the last time I saw them was 2015, and that was in Manchester with Napalm Death, Obituary and Voivod. Awesome show. But as I said, that's the last time I'd seen them, and obviously that tour, they were toured in Surgical Steel 2015, and they said they didn't play Liverpool, and they obviously hadn't for quite some time. So yeah, it was great to have them back. Bill Steer's mum was there, and she came on stage. I think her name was Kate, and the whole crowd were singing her name, as you do when someone's mum comes on stage, which was cool. And we got some anecdotes about, you know, them playing live in, you know, and practicing in Bill's mum's house and that sort of thing, and they was complaining that. Anyway, it was really good. Nice bit of banter in between some of the songs. They played songs off the new album, and like the new album, it was almost like they played songs from all the others, which was good. A few short, sweet songs. A few songs off Swan Song as well. Absolutely brilliant. I'm not going to give you any song titles because they're fucking long anyway, aren't they? But yeah, no, it was really good. As a show, it was brilliant. Really enjoyable. Nice, sweet little encore. Finished by 11. Job's a good one. So yeah, absolutely brilliant night. Bands were ace. All three of them were brilliant. Company was brilliant. Cheers, Marc, again. That's me done. As I said, as I keep saying, I will do a contest now that I've hit 500 subscribers. I think the last look was like 512, which is mental. Thank you so much, everyone. It's really cool. And I really appreciate you, because obviously without you watching it, it's not much point me doing it. I might as well just talk to myself, which I am technically doing. But you know what I mean. Anyway. Cheers, and I will See you guys on the next one. Laters.
to drink.